2, 3, 4. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on.
Whatever happened to that mug?
What mug?
The mug in our opening.
Oh, the mocked up
the
mug?
mocked up. We're beginning a podcast. Mug.
That was something that our friend Nikki put together. Yeah. Not our fashionista.
The other Nikki.
The other Nikki.
Yeah.
Nikki Moore.
Is it with our other stuff?
I think she kept it.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think we ever
got
had it. Yeah,
okay.
she created it and sent us a picture, and we're like, oh, that perfectly represents this entire program.
We're kind of taped together.
And
although it could have been duct tape instead of medical tape, but either way,
right.
It's a bandage holding this thing together. Coming up today, we will go back to JD's Tossback Trivia. I believe you're in the lead now. After last week,
so
I think so. We'll find out.
I don't know.
Jeff will have the deets on that. We'll find out if we had a winner in last night's Monday night bonus prize trivia.
Now, at last check,
nobody had it exactly right.
Exactly right. So it's going to be depending on how generous we feel as judges.
Well, we had a $25 gift card from Amazon, courtesy of OG sponsor Firehouse Doors, up for grabs.
Right.
So I don't know. I think we have to be.
Okay.
This is like a final exam. When you're giving away a prize, you have to have the answer right.
Okay.
Don't you think?
All right.
Make me be the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy.
You be the bad guy.
I'm good at being the bad guy. All right, so we'll get to that 2-cent history lesson and, of course, local news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton.
All right, here is what is going on. As soon as I make it happen there.
It's getting here right now.
It is now here. A Williamston man has been bound over on charges of torture and domestic violence against his now deceased wife. Elise Palazzolo was found dead in her home in May of 2021. While a medical examiner could not determine a cause of death, police found evidence suggesting her husband, 41-year-old Christopher Palazzolo, abused and tortured her prior to her death. Palazzolo, who was also charged with allegedly making death threats towards his wife and son, was bound over to Ingham County Circuit Court following a hearing last week in District Court in Mason. Livingston County Veterans Services, Howell Recreation, and local first responders have announced the first annual 9/11 Never Forget 5K Trail, Run, and Walk. Veterans Services Director Ramon Baca said he and his team want the 5K to honor the first responder heroes from that tragic day and the sacrifices of the service members who served overseas in response to those events. The race will be held September 16th at Fillmore County Park. A portion of the raised funds will benefit Livingston County Parks. Those wishing to participate are asked to register online. You'll find that link and other details on our website. And the Dutch Golden Age of Painting will be presented via Zoom at the Brighton District Library Monday, May 15th from 7 to 8 p.m. Frida Giblin, the interpretive program volunteer with the Detroit Institute of Arts, will share her knowledge of Dutch art, focusing on the DIA's large collection of Dutch paintings, considered to be one of the finest collections in the U.S. And you'll find details about how to take part in that, again, on our website, mikeandjohnpodcast.com. And that's what's going on.
You know, you mentioned the website, and John, there are quite a few things you can find on our mikeandjohnpodcast.com website.
There are.
Like the latest podcasts, and since we've done over 200 now, you could catch up if you want. On a rainy day like today.
This is true. It's like comfort food. Can't even say without laughing.
Is it like mac and cheese and pizza?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to settle in and watch. But people do watch old episodes. Because I see the numbers tally in, and it's interesting. Even weeks later, people will watch an episode here or there. But then I saw
vote for your favorite episode.
I saw somebody looking back at an episode from last year, like from June or July.
We haven't aged a bit since
suddenly
then.
There were some views there, and I'm like, okay, well, that's interesting. Someone is coming across that and taking a look at it. And
we're not sure what's wrong with them.
Right.
But thank you for doing that. News, of course, brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton, and there's still raffle tickets available for their Spring Bling giveaway. All you have to do is go to Cooper and Binkley Jewelers, or you can check out the fundalife.org website to get your tickets. They're $200 a piece, only 100 tickets available. And if your name is drawn out of those 100 tickets, you would win a $10,000 shopping spree at Cooper and Binkley Jewelers. Of course, all the money going to Fund a Life.
Yeah, not too shabby.
So a great time. And, you know, somebody pointed out, too, that maybe it's a little steep, the $200. But if you go in on it, let's say John gives 100 and I give 100 and we win, then we could split that and have $5,000 each to do a shopping spree at Cooper and Binkley Jewelers.
Right.
Or if you get 4 people together. Do the math, John.
That'd be $250.
It would be $250.
Yeah.
How about that? But only 100 tickets available.
Well, no, it'd be $2,500
$2,500 each.
to go, on the spree.
And $50 each to buy the ticket.
$50 each.
See, look you're doing the math just like that.
well.
He's a whiz.
Yeah.
More details
I
available
got a
at Cooper.
whiz.
More details available at CooperandBinkleyJewelers.com. Find out more as all the happenings at Cooper and Binkley Jewelers on Facebook as well. Jordan Genso, our show sponsor. We appreciate Jordan. And, of course, Jordan is doing something very special for the month of May.
He is. He is going to join us on Thursday, June 1st
Oh, he is.
for Mike and John night.
Yes, he is.
Keep up with rehearsal.
I missed rehearsal. we were talking about other things during rehearsal. I didn't get to this part. He's going to join us.
That's okay.
For Mike and John
I'm
night.
sure he'll stop by. Yes, June 1st, Thursday at Eternity Brewing.
He'll be signing autographs, too.
He will be. He'll be,
Taking pictures, selfies
absolutely,
with Jordan.
The whole thing. Of course, we're going to be there to benefit the Walk to End Alzheimer's. And if you want to stop by, of course, we have the Mike and Jon Brew that they're going to be making for us at
Flavor
Eternity
to be
Brewing.
determined.
Yeah. And you can go to mikeandjohnpodcast.com and vote for what flavor combination you would like to see up there.
We have stats yet? Has there been any changes since yesterday?
I'm sure there has, but we've got these 4 different flavor combinations, which are unique.
Well, when you're a brewmaster, master of brewing, you can come up with these different tastes and flavors that the normal people like us would not think to put in it.
Normal people like us.
Well, other people that are normal
Yeah.
would not think would be something you would put in a flavored beer.
Right. So right now in the lead, option 2, this is the passion fruit, orange, guava, and Scotch bonnet pepper combination. 37% want that. In second place is option 3. That's the hibiscus, raspberry, lime zest, and mint combination. Third place is option 4. This is the one I personally like. This is the lemon, peach, and black tea. 19%. Well, 19% of us care, fella.
Those are your friends.
I don't have that many friends, don't trust me. And then option 1 is the lavender, vanilla bean, and lemon zest. That's got 15%. But you can vote. We've got a couple more weeks left for you to get your votes in, and you can vote once per day. So if you are very strongly...
If you want that habanero beer or the one with the...
we don't have any habanero.
the
hibiscus.
The hibiscus with the bonnet...
Scotch bonnet pepper.
Scotch bonnet
Actually,
pepper.
the Scotch bonnet pepper is option
That's
2.
the
The
hot
hibiscus is option 3.
Okay.
But see, the thing is option 2, it's got the passion fruit, orange, and guava, and then the pepper. So it's not going to be...
As prominent.
It's like to,
That's a hot pepper.
round off the edges of the flavor combination.
Look at, and he gets into that. I'm not going
Well, they
to
can't
describe
see.
it.
They don't see. They can't see right there. Right?
So get those votes in. It's going to be a good time for a great
We're
cause.
looking at the flavor combinations. That's what I was doing. So
Building it up and take off the edges.
yeah.
Okay. We call sandpaper in for that. Monday night bonus prize trivia. Last night, we said the first one with the correct answer would win a $25 Amazon gift card, courtesy of OG sponsors, Firehouse Doors.
Right. And we talked to Mike Witt yesterday from Firehouse Doors with some spring garage door maintenance tips and
Mind
ideas.
your spring is
Yeah.
what Mike said.
Right. And he said, don't, if you can avoid it, don't use WD-40. Use a silicone
Yeah,
spray.
I think last year you suggested WD-40.
No, you did.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, I think
we
you
don't
did.
have that episode
Yeah,
in,
yes.
in
As a
the
matter of fact, we did.
archives.
As a matter of fact, I think that's one of the ones that people were looking at.
Is that the one? But Mike said he doesn't know anything about garage doors. Go to Firehouse Doors.
All right, so our trivia question.
Women were asked about things that will ruin their day. Number 1,
Men.
pretty much, a fight with their significant other was number 1. Number 2 was getting yelled at by their boss. We want to know what was the third most popular answer, number 3. Some great answers came in.
You're mixing it up there with that whole
What do you
number
mean?
3.
Number 3, instead of looking for the top answer.
Right.
So somebody said like stepping in mud or having a bad hair day, getting a ticket. All great answers.
Right.
They would certainly ruin your day.
Forgetting a needed key ingredient
In your
dinner-
beer mixture.
for dinner.
Oh.
No. Well, maybe beer is your dinner. Running late, waking up late,
The in-laws coming into town.
getting on the scale and seeing that extra pound.
The scale could be a liar.
Extra pound.
Yeah, go pee. It'll take care of
was
that.
an extra
A bad makeup day.
Forgetting your phone at home.
Yeah.
I've turned around. Oh my God.
There have been days where
I'm not going without my phone.
yeah.
I can't do it. I need help.
It does make you kind of reckon back for those older people.
Shakes. I got the shakes.
What we did when we couldn't have our phones with
If
us
I
or
don't have my
didn't
phone,
have a
I think
phone.
I would just sit there like this with my hands. I'm
What's he doing? Nothing.
I'm playing a game in my head.
A couple of people suggested the time of the month. Bad hair day, as we said, getting a ticket. Husband washing whites and colors together to help out, said
Husbands,
Greg.
men, please
I think we all know better than that by
Come
now.
on.
That's so cliche.
represent the men better than that. It's just so ridiculous.
Getting a flat tire. That could certainly...
Hitting every pothole in the road on the way to work.
Nobody said construction, did they? Because that...
I mean, it's kind of
It falls into that.
but
But,
right.
Oh my.
Specifically, there's a lot.
Yvonne said forgetting to brush your teeth. You ever get like halfway there and you're going...
That
"All
makes
right,
everyone,
I can
makes
do
everyone
it."
else's day bad.
Or they notice you're not opening your mouth as much when you talk. You're kind of doing it outside.
Alex put an answer that, frankly, he should have just kept his mouth shut.
Uh-oh.
It has to do with the cycle.
Yeah, that's what I said. That time of the month.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he should have just shut up.
Yeah.
That's not. I just want to know if Alex is the kind of guy who says something.
Well, see, nowadays you could probably get called down to HR if you said something like that at work. Don't you think? You know?
Yeah. I think you're going to get punched in the face.
Christine said break a nail.
Yeah.
James said bills. Yeah, the bills coming in.
Kids missing the school bus. Now, right. When my kids used to ride the bus, that was because then you're like, I got to drive you.
Yeah.
Stupid
Did that
kids.
on purpose, didn't they?
Stupid kids. So then you're kind of tempted to go, hey, you know what? Let's just take a day off.
Your kid's been homeschooled half the year this year. Has a trouble with being prompt. Mary said no money.
Getting stopped by the cops,
Yeah.
which will leave you with no money sometimes.
Have you ever walked into the grocery store and filled up the cart, got in line, and realized you didn't have your wallet with you?
That has happened.
That's an shucks moment.
Well, and the thing is if you've got like frozen stuff, because if you don't have frozen stuff, you're kind of tempted to just
Put it off to
abandon
the
the cart somewhere. I'll just be going.
come back.
But you got frozen stuff. You're like, all right, it'd be irresponsible for me not to go put this back.
Or you have to have somebody watch your cart for you.
Right. Or
Like
you-
somebody's going to steal it anyway, but you've already spent that time in line.
Right.
So,
But I do remember a time. Now that I think about it, I do remember a time at Meijer. And this is a long time ago that happened, and I mentioned it to the clerk, and I did have frozen stuff, and they said, "Do you?" And I said, "I actually just live a few minutes from here. I can go get it." And they actually wheeled my shopping cart into like the frozen,
Wow.
into the freezer.
now that's a great
and I was
employee.
like, "All right, yeah,
We'll have none of that now.
all right." And then they said, "Okay, go do that, and then don't forget your wallet, you idiot."
He just went back home, started watching Netflix.
Oh
Yeah, we're supposed to go back.
It's like,
I'm kind of hungry.
I
The
can-
food's at the grocery
I
store.
can never shop there again.
That is kind of the embarrassing. The embarrassing
Very,
part.
very much.
Now, we had a couple of close answers.
Right.
But for this particular one, since there was money on the line, a gift card on the line from Firehouse Stores.
So give one of the close answers.
One of the close answers was clothes didn't fit right.
Right.
And it did have to do with clothing.
Our answer fits within that, but
It does.
We're looking for something more specific.
But maybe your pants were too big and they keep falling down.
Yeah.
But the answer were your pants are too tight.
Right.
Pants are too tight. That's why we recommend stretchy pants.
Or you could be like Joey and Friends and wear maternity pants.
Yes. We may add some stretchy pants to the Mike and John merch line.
Maybe we
You
will.
can find that at mikeandjohnpodcast.com.
All right.
Our new line of spring and summer wear for
Right.
2023.
So no correct answer.
We will roll over the gift card
Right.
into tonight's Wednesday
with a
night.
new question.
No, it's Tuesday night bonus trivia.
Right.
And we'll keep that gift card up for grabs. We thank our friends at Firehouse Doors for not only sponsoring trivia, but also giving us a little bonus prize to give away during trivia during the week. So we'll give you another shot at winning that gift card tonight during Tuesday night bonus night trivia. Speaking
Now-
of trivia, it's Jeff is going to join us in just a minute.
Yes, he is. But as you mentioned before, and I so
did.
rudely interrupted you.
Yes, you did.
We are, of course, brought to you by Jordan Genso, community servant, community realtor. He is the sponsor of Mike and John Got It Going On, so you can blame him.
Or thank him if you
Or
want.
thank him. Yeah.
Our mom said
I think that would be preferable.
So what Jordan's doing is, out of all our winners this week, we'll be drawing all the people that get the right answer. It doesn't necessarily have to be a winner of one of the gift cards, but we will draw
Right.
of all those that have gotten the answer correct in trivia,
That correctly
and not
guessed it.
after.
Yeah.
Like today, you're done.
Yeah, we don't
You
have
can't-
we
we
don't
gave the
have
answer.
we don't have an entrant from today's from Monday night's trivia.
And we tracked yesterday's and jotted their names down, didn't we? We're going to do that as soon as the show is over.
Nobody was the winner,
Nobody was the winner yesterday.
so we don't have to track any. names.
Sunday night trivia. Nobody
Oh,
won
Sunday
trivia?
night.
We'll have to double check that.
Oh.
I don't think we got a right answer either.
I am putting you in charge of that.
Oh, we're in trouble
I
now.
now say you are in charge of this.
I'll be in charge of that. I will. I will take care of that.
Hey, I've been busy taking the edges off our logo.
Thank you for doing that.
I
too.
mean, if
how
you're-
about let's talk about Jordan Genso.
Oh, I was going back
Since
to
he's-
our logo. I wanted to talk about me.
Of course you did.
Notice I took the edges off our logo now.
Yeah, look at that. That's
I was
smooth.
sanding all
Watch
day
this.
yesterday. There's all kinds
I'm
of
going to
salt.
hide behind the logo.
Okay.
Whoop, I got to go the other
There
way.
you go.
I'm headless.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. So.
All right. Nice job.
Yeah.
Way to take the
all,
edges off.
all day long working on that.
All right. So
right.
I'll keep track of the trivia. You take care of the edges. And Jordan is taking care of sponsoring this here podcast.
That's right. And of course, as you were mentioning, in May, he does, Main Street May and focusing on downtown businesses in Brighton who are contending with this construction project, the streetscape and the reconstruction. And of course, so we'll be focusing on a different business each week. And this week, we're focusing on Captains on Main. And in fact, on tomorrow's show, we'll be talking with Captain Nick. From Captains on Main.
Yo, Mel.
And we're giving you a chance to win a $100 gift basket for Captains on Main. But we're going to talk with Nick tomorrow.
It's a $50 gift basket.
Is it a $50?
Yeah, we get the other 50.
Oh,
It's pizza for us.
You get half a pizza delivered by Mike and John. Awesome.
Sure,
Cheese.
may look like-
Oh, sorry, here's your pizza, sir.
They look like Miss Pac-Man.
So, yes, Jordan will be doing that all in May. And, of course, Jordan Genso, sponsor of Mike and John Got It Going On.
We appreciate Jordan.
We do indeed.
So, Cousin Jeff, JD's Throwback Trivia, I believe. Prospect.
Unless you want me to change it.
Well, if you want to.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning.
Is John in the lead?
John is in the lead.
Yes, I am.
All right.
All right.
Yes, 8-7.
All right. There you go.
What's our topic today in JD's
Mike is looking to tie it up.
Prospect Trivia?
You know, really,
he's-
really in the lead though, it's Cougar, because she's 1-0. If you go by
She's
percentages,
her
she's
percentage.
leading the division right now.
He's batting 1,000.
Yeah, she's in the lead, really.
Very true. But I did want to tell you that last week we played around with that, the electronic woman with 4 letters, and you asked me to turn her up to 11.
Right.
I blew my hair off the
Oh.
next time I tried. I
Okay.
tried to play Pandora. Holy cow! She does not like toning it down off of 11 either.
Okay. Well, it was a little experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Glad you-
well, we're not going to mention her name so I can keep my eardrums.
Okay. That sounds good.
Good plan. All right. This week.
Okay. It is springtime. Springtime, I think of prom and high school. So we are going to talk about fast times at Ridgemont High.
All right. Excellent. I think I have an advanced degree in this.
He's got a poster of Mr. Hand in his room.
Oh, is that what comes to mind,
Or
Mr. Hand?
Phoebe Cates.
Maybe a red swimming
Brad.
suit. Yeah.
Hello, Brad. I've always wanted you. Okay.
I also think it's Spicoli with my dad's
He's a
got
TV
tools.
yeah,
I can
TV
fix it.
repairman.
He's a TV repairman. All right, classic,
awesome set of
classic lines. But all right, so that's our topic.
We are going to start with Stacy and Linda. That's Jennifer, Jason Lee, and Phoebe Cates.
Right.
Okay.
They work in the mall at a fast food place.
Yes.
Where did they work?
In the mall at the fast food.
In the
place.
mall.
Duh.
Did they work at Pizza Pirate, Harry's Pizza, the Pizza King, or Clown Pizza?
I wasn't paying attention to that. I was looking at Jennifer Jason Phoebe Cates. I'm going to say it was what was the third one?
Pizza King.
Yeah, I think it was Pizza
Pizza
King.
Pizza King. Okay.
Pizza.
He's going Pizza King. I'm going Perry's Pizza.
Paris Pizza. All right.
All right. I thought John would have an advantage being from California. It is the real place, Perry's Pizza.
Oh,
Because I remember I don't want to spend another summer at Perry's.
oh, good. See, good.
Look at that.
Good job.
I know who said
All right,
that.
good job.
To prep for the role, Jennifer Jason Lee actually took a job at Perry's Pizza.
Wow.
All right. This is
Prep for her role.
That's
method acting.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
But for
Mike,
how long though? An hour? All right, I think I got it.
it could have been.
Yeah.
that college
It
guy that
lasted
came
longer than my deal at the Clock Restaurant, which was like 6 days.
in. Wow, the clock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. Me and fast food was not a good
No.
good job.
That's
What was
like
the
me.
clock
That's
like,
like me at Charlie's Crab. I lasted one shift because I had to devein shrimp. I'm like, nope. Finished my shift and said bye bye.
All right. What's the
Okay.
next question?
All right, Mike Damone.
Yeah.
He's not really a great friend to Mark Ratner.
Yeah.
But he is his friend. And he scalps tickets to make money. But in the end credits, he gets busted for selling tickets to what concert? Was it Alice Cooper, Ozzy Osbourne, Van Halen, or AC/DC?
Wow.
And then he also says that he has to take a job at the Mini T Mart.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I want to say Ozzy Osbourne,
Yeah, I was
and I'm going to say Ozzy
All
Osbourne.
right, you're going Ozzy Osbourne. Is AC/DC Ozzy? Who else?
Van Halen.
Van Halen.
Van Halen.
And
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper.
I'll go Van Halen.
It is Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was Ozzy, but I didn't want to copy off you.
Okay. All right.
All right. So, Mike, I think that Sean Penn does have some acting chops. He made Jeff Spicoli.
Yeah.
So Mr. Han, everyone is on dope. On the night of the graduation dance, comes to his house, and he states Mr. Spicoli has wasted how much class time during the year, and therefore they are going to have a history lesson.
Yeah.
Did he waste 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, or just 2 hours? Night of the graduation dance.
Right.
Oh, you got the last one right, so you get the first guess.
Oh, okay.
I actually love Mr. Han sitting in his room with the centerfolds on the
Yeah,
wall.
it was classic. Yeah.
I'm going to say 2 hours. 2 hours.
I think it was 12.
It was 8.
Oh, look at that room.
Let's split the difference.
Yeah, we each get a half a point. We're
Because I always thought it's 8 hours. He's going to sit there for 8 hours. He's going to miss everything. All right. So Spicoli does make the graduation dance.
yes.
He is he is in his normal state of mind.
Right.
Reeves, Nevo, and the Cinch are playing a song. And Jeff states, I know that tune.
Yeah.
I know that tune.
And
I
he
know
gets
that tune.
pushed up on stage to what tune? Was it Wipeout, Woolly Bully, Waffle Stomp, or Moving in Stereo? And does a little dance while he's up on the stage.
You want me to go for it? We're tied. We're tied.
I think I know what it is.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you can go first.
I don't know that this is the answer, but it's a hunch. I'm just going to say Wooly Bully.
Yeah, it's Wooly Bully.
Yeah.
It's absolutely Wooly Bully.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yes. Moving in stereo is a different scene.
it sure
Yeah,
was.
we've been
Yeah.
repeating.
It sure was, Brad.
Okay, so I'm glad I have a tiebreaker for this one.
I knew it wasn't that one.
Moving in stereo.
Difference.
God.
Doesn't
Don't
anybody
worry.
knock?
Does anybody knock anymore? Poor Brad.
Yes. I also, when he was driving around with the pirate outfit.
Oh, yeah. Just start stripping it off. That was classic. All right. What's our tiebreaker?
All right. Snake Plissken.
He wasn't in that movie.
Wait a minute.
You can't change movies.
That was a previous quiz.
No way. No.
It is.
We're going to set the rules right now.
No, this is such an iconic film that it has been added to the Library of Congress. In what year was it added to the Library of Congress?
Really?
From 1990 from 1990 to 2020, the Library of Congress added this. It's a cultural.
Wait, was it New York or L.A.? That was added to the Library of Congress.
You're saying that Fast Times at Ridgemont High
Fast
was
Times
added.
at Ridgemont
Oh, well, you
High.
said Snake
Yeah,
Plissken.
so I guess, why did you mention
you-
Snake Plissken? I guess I'm
Just
curious.
Pop out of your brain. It's like, oh, Snake Plissken. It's like squirrel.
Because the last time I did Snake Plissken, you guys were all wigged out, so it worked again.
I see. Okay.
The teacher's on dope.
All right. You did. Okay. So Fast Times at
Isn't it
Ridgemont.
our time?
Yes, that's right.
So Fast Times was put into the Library of Congress.
That's so the congressman can check it out for free.
Yes, it was added to the Library of Congress as its cultural significance.
I bet you
between
Biden's
the years
never
of
seen it.
maybe on VHS.
All right.
Hunter or Joe? Anyway, yes. The years.
Between 1990 and 2020, one of those
Okay.
years it got added to the Library of Congress.
All right. I will say 2003.
I'm going to go. It was between 1990 and 2000?
2020.
And 2020.
2020. So I'll go 1992.
It was added just 3 years ago in 2020.
Oh.
No way.
Wow. Look at you. So technically I win.
Technically,
Yeah. I'll take a
John
technical.
wins.
I'll take a technical.
Winning on a
I'll
technicality.
take a TKO.
That's like being up with bases loaded and getting walked.
That's
Or
fine.
hit by a pitch.
Are you kidding
I get
me?
credit for
when
the
I
win.
was in Little League, I'd have been thrilled.
Lean into it, kid.
Hell yeah.
just lean into it. There are a lot of Tigers players right now. I wish they
Just
just
I
lean
know.
into it. It's gonna
Take a
hurt.
lesson from Coach on cheers. Come on.
Wow.
All right. Well, now we know.
Yep,
Not
now
much,
know.
but we know.
No, the Snake Plissken thing really threw me off. All right. We'll give John the win.
All right.
All
I'll
right,
take
well-
the win.
All right, Jeff.
2 in a row on tiebreakers.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Well, thanks, JD. We appreciate it.
We'll do it again
You
next
got it.
week, buddy.
All right.
All right. See ya.
Thanks. Of course, we're brought to you by Romans Pools as well, one of the sponsors here on Mike and John Got It Going On. And you're probably seeing a lot of Romans trucks out and about on the roads these days. I know I saw 2 yesterday. And they're out opening pools, getting people ready for summer. And, of course, part of that is getting your water tested. And you can do that at Romans Pools and Supplies. They have 2 locations, Howell and Brighton. You want to make sure the water's balanced. Having that chemical balance is going to make a big difference when it comes to how your equipment on your pool works.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, nice thing about Romans is, you go in with your water test, very quick. They've got the instrumentation right there for you. They'll run that test. They'll give you an analysis. They print it out for you. They'll show you your various percentages, and then they'll make a recommendation, and they'll write all that down for you. Because a lot of times, if you go in wherever somebody will tell you something like you're at Home Depot or wherever, and they go, "Oh yeah, do this, do that," and you go, "Okay," and then you get home and you're like, "Wait,
What was I supposed to
what
do?
did he say?"
Well, I'll tell you what you're low on or what you're too high on, and how to reduce those chemicals in your pools, and they'll give you the percentages as John said. So
Right. So it's Romans Pools, your pool's best defense. You can check them out online, romanspools.com.
We're still hiring if you know somebody 18 or older. that's looking for a job for the summer, either in store or out and about at people's homes working on pools. All right. Today, our 2-cent history lesson. It is the 2nd of May, even though it feels like September. Today is Baby Day.
Baby. Oh, wait. Nope.
Wait.
Well,
really? No.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're going to hear from corporate.
All right. It's National Life Insurance Day. Is your policy paid up?
Well,
How much are you worth?
define paid up.
It's National Truffles Day, too. Have a truffle. Yeah. They're nice. 1792, Congress established the Philadelphia Mint. This is where we'll make the money.
Yeah. Not to be confused with the Philadelphia Freeze. I don't know.
Joseph Dixon, 1827, began manufacturing pencils, lead pencils, that is.
Were they number 2?
It does not say.
Well, they were number 1 because they were the first.
Number 2 is the better version.
Yeah. It's like, oh, wait, I figured it out.
Isn't like number 1 the softer lead?
I think so. And it's like hard to erase. Yeah. It smears.
Thank you, Joseph Dixon, J.D. It's on this day in 1845, H.L. Fizeau and J. Leon
Sure.
Foucault took the first photograph of the sun.
Are you okay?
It's because I'm rolling out all the French
I didn't know if you
names.
hurt yourself. Yeah.
2 Frenchmen
Yeah, that's it.
took pictures of the sun.
Ah.
The first photograph of the sun.
Oh.
So if I was HL and you were J. Leon, I would hand it the camera and say, now just put your eye on that
Right.
lens
Okay.
and look right into the sun.
Keep looking.
And snap that picture.
It hurts. No, keep looking.
You start seeing stars and
That's right.
circles and get a little dizzy. It was on this day in 1877, the first Easter season egg roll was held on the grounds of the White House in D.C.
I like egg rolls with hot mustard. Oh! You mean an
eggs.
Easter
We
egg roll?
believe
Sorry.
they were hard boiled,
Yeah. Well,
but it was Washington, so you never know. Plans were announced on this day in 1954 for the building of Disneyland.
anything come of that?
I think so.
Yeah.
Never been to Disneyland.
I've
Never
been
really
to-
watched the Mouseketeers either.
No, I didn't watch the Masquerade. I did watch the Wild World of Disney.
Oh, wasn't it?
The Wonderful World. No, the Wonderful World of Disney.
yes.
Yeah. On Sunday nights.
Yeah, and Tinkerbell would wave her.
Right. You'd
her
watch.
wand by the castle.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom with Marlon Perkins.
Is that before or after Lawrence Welk?
And I think Lawrence Welk was first. Then it was Mutual of Omaha.
Then the Waltons, wasn't it? I don't know.
No, Walton's. And then it was the Wonderful World of Disney.
And what if they had a crap show on? Wasn't that just the biggest disappointment when they'd have like some movie? that-
Right.
Yeah.
You're like, what
I
is
wanted
this?
something good.
Come on, man.
It's on this day in 1978. Velcro went onto the market.
Yeah, it did.
You could buy Velcro for the first time, 1978. Go ahead. No, come on. You need a bigger sound effect than that. This is actual Velcro. Slow-mo Velcro.
What am I opening under here? Who knows?
I'm not even going to look. Sounds like a ZZ Top song. Velcro Fly. A John Lennon school book in 2006 containing the 12-year-old John Lennon's drawings of Lewis Carroll's poem, The Walrus and the Carpenter, was sold at auction for almost $240,000. The poem inspired Lennon to write I Am the Walrus in 1967.
Cuckoo Kachoob.
Bless you. I am the Eggman.
I'm sitting on a cornflake, waiting for the van to come.
That's a little weird, don't you think?
It was the 60s, and there might have been some mind-altering substances.
Might have been. I am the walrus.
Yeah.
Coo, coo, ka-choo. And 2007, in the first case on climate change, the Supreme Court declared that carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases and air pollutants under the Clean Air Act.
We're under the Clean Air.
We're under the Clean
Yeah,
Air Act,
okay,
yes. Yes. So your farts are destroying the atmosphere, cows especially. So therefore, if you have red meat, you could be detrimental to society.
in a number of ways.
Is that how it came out? Something like that?
You could, or you could just be detrimental to your bathroom. Someone better light a candle in here.
Not enough.
We're out of Glade.
All right, we're back to 7th
Do
grade.
not go in there.
Brad's in there right now. That is your 2-cent history
Oh, my
lesson
God.
for today.
Absolutely.
All right, I think that's our show, isn't it?
No, almost.
Not yet.
All right. Yesterday, I stopped by Murphy's Family Auto, of course, our friends down there, Dennis and Glenn, and was able to chat with those guys, and things are going great there. And as always, very busy at Murphy's Family Auto. That's because everyone trusts Murphy's Family Auto for all their automotive repair needs. They give you the whole shebang: tune-ups, brakes, expert electrical, tire, shock, suspension, batteries, air conditioning, wheel balancing, the whole thing.
Get ready for summer.
Give them a
Summer
call,
travel.
517-552-3040 or murphysfamilyauto.com.
All right, coming up tomorrow on the show,
Yes.
Captain Nick.
Yes, Captain Nick Ministo from Captains on Main in Brighton. And we'll be talking about...
He actually has quite a great story coming out of high school and starting his own
absolutely.
pizza business. So we'll find out more about that.
Absolutely. And
See how they're doing with the construction in downtown Brighton, too.
right. And I think many of the businesses... And this is the nice thing, and we'll talk to you more about this, but the nice thing about it is the businesses in downtown Brighton, they're all kind of working together to support each other. So, that's why Jordan Genso doing, Main Street May to support the downtown businesses as they support each other. And then we got to do our part and support those businesses. So we'll find out more about that tomorrow.
All right, that's going to do it for now. We'll have that bonus trivia question tonight, another chance to win that $25 gift card, courtesy of Firehouse Doors, $25 gift card from Amazon. We'll have that trivia question coming up tonight. Remember, whoever gets it right, the first one gets the gift card. Everybody that gets the question right, the answer right, will go into the drawing for that prize from Jordan Genso.
All right, we'll talk to you
Let me rewind that.
Thank you.
Do the Velcro thing.
Wait.
Oh, that was pretty lame.
Dang it.
Gosh, you're disconnected. We'll see you tomorrow.
But it's...
You have lame Velcro.
I do.
You've been giggling with Mike and John. Tune in next time and giggle on.